All right, jumping into Final Fantasy VII Low Defense Challenge. It's been a while since I've actually put the rules up on the screen. I probably should, because people jumping in part 11 are probably like, I don't know what this is. So rules are no sadness, no guard source morphing, bronze bangle only, no back row, no HP up, and I haven't added it to this list, but also active battle only. I think we're active battle with the highest battle speed right now. I think. But yeah, we're living it. We're living it. Living the dream. Welcome to the stream, Tungsten. We just ended on the crater, so the North Crater. We just hit a point where we can't get through because there's a big light. It's a big problem. It's a whole thing. But I kind of want to start today by trying to get the pagoda done. I don't know that we can. I feel like Yuffie might be a little bit too weak for it, but I sure would like to give it a try. So mods allowed? Yeah. So the only mod we have actually is it's we put a bunch of bronze bangles on our inventory. We have like 50, I think. I was like, I'm gonna be sure that we don't run out. Yeah, 44. We put all these in because a lot of the characters actually don't start with bronze bangles. They start with better equipment. And we didn't want to take advantage of that better equipment, so we gave them the bad stuff. And this saves us from having to swap around bronze bangles all day. It would have been super annoying to have to plan. That would have been obnoxious. Super annoying. All right, well, let's push up here. Is there a mod to switch out Cloud? I think there is. There's Black Chocobo to swap him out. I mean, the whole reason Tifa's the party leader right now is because she's supposed to be, per the story. But normally you can only control Tifa and Cloud. Cloud like 99% of the game, and then Tifa like 1%. But yeah, I hope there's a mod to swap them out. That's actually my one gripe with this game. I hate that there's this weird situation where you just can't, like, Cloud's just always there, and it's so annoying because I don't know, I'm in a position where I'm like, I don't want him in the party. Like, get him out. Like, no interest in having him be here. This actually might not be ideal. Cloud has all my cure materia, which is really annoying. At least all my good cure materia. Do I have anything else? Oh, wait. Oh, it must have been unequipped from him. That's great. I'd say give him the Aerith treatment. Welcome to the stream, Fafnir. Welcome to the stream. We are thinking about our lives. Again, I'm not so sure we can do this, but I would love to try. I wasn't even able to beat the first round. So the whole idea here is I'm going to be using Regen as well as defend to then counterattack him. That's my plan. Like, I don't want to go on the offensive in any way. Oh, I should have done time magic. I didn't think about it. Oh, this might not work the way I thought it would. Okay, so he has haste. That's fine. I'm thinking if I should keep Clear Tranquil for, I don't know, for like a full heal situation or like a healing situation. Maybe. I think I ran out of regen. Yep, I'm in trouble. I am in danger. I am in danger. Relying on counter. Good luck. Poor Cloud. Well, he's going through a lot right now. He's busy. He doesn't know who he is. He's not even in the party. Yeah, this is a story change right now. Being cute in Rebirth right now for me. Well, I'm glad Cloud's happy somewhere, you know. Gorkill's skill power's used up. Oh, wait, is this just like a chill moment? Like if I just hang out, I'm good? I might get away with just going on the offense here. Yeah. We lost this last time. This is great. The first of these fights is the hardest one. Wait, for real? That's crazy. Here I am, Miss Yuffie. Of course. I thought you were just a girl, but you handled that pretty good. Let's see how you do on the next one. Who's next? Are you blind? I'm right here. I'm fighting the girl? What, I gotta fight a punk? Heh, punk. I'm more of an adult than some bimbo girl. What did you say? See what I mean? That kind of anger is what makes you so immature. Don't pat yourself on the back until you beat me. Now watch. About the only thing you do really good is breathe. Are you sure you want to fight? Stop yapping. So someone finally got past Gorky. I guess it's Chekhov's turn. Imagine bullying a teenager as an adult. That is crazy. Here I go, brat. Speed change. Ooh, they gonna be fast? Wait, what is this? What? What? This is just a stupid, easy enemy to beat. Is this really the enemy I face? There's no way. Like, what is happening? I should have actually gotten my level 2 limit before I came here. That would have been smart, because I'm going to use my limit over and over, basically. Ugh, so you can fight a bit. Of course. Ho ho ho. It's been a while since I felt pain. I think there's like 5 floors, right? So even Shake's been defeated. It's been a while since you had to fight. Hey, Chekhov? Unfortunately, this is as far as it goes. Stanev, you watch over there. That ain't gonna happen. I'll teach you about the strength of youth. Keep mouthing off like that, little girl, and you're gonna get burned. I got insurance. Ho ho ho. We'll see if you still talk like that after you taste some of my sacred magic. Oh shoot. Oh no, I don't. I'm here for physical attacks, please. I don't think I counterattack magic. Does Chekhov have a gun? Chekhov and Janie both have a gun. Oh, I thought there was gonna be magic. Did I counter the absorb? Oh, this is... Dude, it really was the first guy's the easiest. This is crazy. Like, everyone's a pushover. I feel like I'm getting lulled into a false sense of security here. I can't believe you beat me. Of course. This should be interesting. It's been too long since I've had a chance to use my full power. It's been so long since I've seen, there's a movie called, like, Not Another Teenage Movie. And, dude, one of the best scenes in that movie is, I think the jock's, like, trying to get with the girl. It's like a parody movie. So they're like, man, you gotta sing, like, a song that a girl likes that's, like, got her name in it. And the whole song he sings is Janie's Got a Gun. The movie's so good. The rule is the best fighter on each floor will be your opponent. This is a 5-story pagoda, but the 4th floor is the highest. In other words, no one has ever defeated me, master of weaponry. You still want to try? Just come on. I like you. Now watch. Weapon change. Alright. Oops. Misclicked. Misclicks actually matter because we're on active battle, so if I'm slow, I get hit. I'm gonna regen here out of caution. I'm just a little bit scared. I'm just like a teensy bits afraid. Just like a tiny bit. I'd like to kill him with my limit intact for the next fight, but I don't know that that will necessarily be the world I live in. Like after his next attack, I think I'll be at the perfect limit. Level. Yeah, this is perfect. Nice. That's perfect. Because we can start the next fight with a regen. And then go for the limit afterwards. Of course. That regen came in handy. It's been helpful. Especially for the first fight, it was really good. Splendid. You have definitely improved. Oh ho, you might not be as much of a child as we thought you were. Oh, they're all gonna witness this next fight? Of course, if we lost to her. You have defeated 4 of our best, but now you will have to face him. I think it's Yuffie's dad, right? I'm gonna be a bit cautious. I probably won't need all that MP, but just to be sure. Dad? I'm glad you made it this far, Yuffie. Why are you... I'll answer you by having you try your skills against me. Hold nothing back. Come as if you're trying to kill me. If you don't, then I'll have to kill you. Hey! What are you doing? Omni change. Okay. Trin, what's this gonna do? Oh, is that like a... Oh, interesting. I'm gonna go aggressive. That might be a mistake, but I'm gonna go aggressive. Get rolled, guy. Get rolled, my friend. Uh-oh. I could heal. Arguably, it would make sense. But I'm just going aggressive. Ooh, I don't have regen though. I'm in trouble. Oh, is he gonna heal? That's fine, I think. Drain? Excuse you. Bio 2. Oh no, he's gonna poison me. As if I'm not already poisoned. Yeah, I feel like Trine's is actual, like, damage. His sustain's annoying, though. After this, I need to regen. Bro, he keeps on healing. I don't know what to do against him. Maybe I should poison him. Kind of only has, like, one strong move that it barely ever uses. Which is weird considering, like, basically all the previous fights damage you faster and more constantly than this guy. Nah, that's fair. Do I have, like, Toxic Waste or something? I think that's what it's called in this game. Oh, Deadly Waste. Oh, it didn't hit him with the... Oh, man. It didn't hit him with the poison. Really was hoping for poison. Throw the Zanine item at him. What's the Zanine item? Well, I'm starting to be happy that I recovered my MP. Oh, it was the Deadly Waste? Okay, cool. Ooh, I might be in trouble here. Oh, can I throw a mirror at him? I don't know. I'm a bit scared about my situation. This is probably overkill. Oh yeah, didn't even need it. I was gonna say, I'm gonna heal, but I didn't even need it. Didn't even need it, man. Easiest fight of my life. All creation. Heave, heave. Old coot, not bad. You've also improved. This will be a good scene in Remake. I forget if we got this scene. I don't think we did. Did we? It's time I gave this to you, Yuffie. This is Leviathan materia. Take it. But Lord Godo, Leviathan materia should only be given to the person who conquers and takes over this pagoda. That is our custom. Custom, custom, custom. I'm so sick of hearing that. It's so stupid. Silence, Miss Yuffie. Then what about all of you, with all your power? Are you satisfied being cooped up in this tower? Yuffie. You too, Dad. Just because you lost the war, you turned Wutai into a place like this. What do you mean? You turned Wutai into a cheesy resort town, peddling to tourists. How dare you? Dai Chao, Statue, and Leviathan are ashamed. She is a kid. What did you say? Yuffie, forgive me. It's all my fault. What are you saying, Lord Godo? Losing the war? Turning Wutai into this? It was all my fault. Lord Godo! Silence! Yuffie, I am the same now as I was before when I wanted war. But, after losing, I began to think, is strength for beating enemies, or just something to show off? Might begets might, the same as Shinra. I knew you were looking for materia for the good of Wutai. But the reason I hid my strength, or the reason I had my strength now, is also for the good of Wutai. And now I realize both are necessary. Strength without determination means nothing, and determination without strength is equally useless. Lord Godo. You there, please take Yuffie with you. I perceive that you all have both determination and strength. After that, how can we refuse? You may come if you want. I think that's what he said. I skipped it. Go, Yuffie, for the sake of Wutai. Dad, I'll take care of the 5 sacred gods until you return, and come back alive. Go and come back alive. Duh. Puts down customs, uses custom to shame seconds later. Yuffie, wait a minute. After their battle is over, do you think they'll still want all their materia? Oh my gosh. Dad, go fight till the end, but come back with the materia. You bet. She really is just like her dad. Crazy. Cool. Oh, I wonder, is there anything up here to do? I can't imagine there is. Go fight till the end, but come back. Take care of the materia. He almost told Tifa that he wanted the materia. That's funny. Almost let the secret out. Alright, so we got all creation. What else do we have for limits for Yuffie? Oh, she got landscaper. We should equip that. Alright, so I'd like to grind some limits But here's the problem. I don't want to grind and become overpowered. I have a plan that we're going to enact here. I have a plan. I have a plot. We're going to go to Midgar. Because that's where the weakest enemies with the weakest AP are. Or should be. And having Tifa in the party is actually great. Because she needs limits as well. Alright. So. I might have to look this up, but I'm pretty sure that the second level limits are based off of, I think they're based off of how many enemies you kill. Oh, I forgot about the thieves here. Shoot. Counterattack leveled up, nice. All right. Vincent in trouble. Oh, he's gonna be in even more trouble, let me tell you. Same with Tifa. Alright, cool. Perfect. Okay, so this one actually... Let me think about this. Okay, there might be more to this. Let's go like right here. Let's not go right here. Can we not land? Can we land like right here? That chill? Oh, I should have saved. I forgot about it. So I know I had this whole speech about how I didn't want to level up. I think I need to actually take damage to use my limit break. I think I actually have to take some damage here. So Yuffie's gonna level up a bit. Violent advance. That's not too bad. All right, I'm gonna. So no sadness is allowed in the run, but I've got a plan. I think. Dude, how? How is this man still alive? No worries, Tungsten. Hope the flat tire goes well. What the? He's still alive. Well, someone's not watching Game of the Year awards. I feel like Game of the Year awards is like the draft, you know? I'll just look afterwards and I'll get all the information immediately. It'll be like a rush of serotonin. Guys, the PowerPoint's public. I have very little expectation for a Final Fantasy X remake, so unless that's announced, I'm big chillin'. I think we are years past the point where we can be hyped for the Game Awards. Yeah, I think like I don't know, I feel like I have an idea on what's coming out, and I don't know within the last few years if I've been like surprised, you know what I mean? I think like the biggest surprise that might happen that I've heard rumors of is a Fallout New Vegas remaster, which seems interesting. Fallout New Vegas /3 remaster. I only believe in that happening because it seems like Bethesda had that. It's kind of interesting. They did this really like sneaky drop. Like they released Oblivion and they were just like, hey, Oblivion comes out next week, guys. And you're like, bro, you didn't do any marketing, right? You just, Oblivion comes out next week. Just heads up. Like it was such a crazy like setup on their part. So like, I think like that is possible. Fafnir is on the war band against against Expedition 33. If Expedition 33 is indie, so is Death Stranding 2. Isn't that the game with the guy from The Walking Dead? No! Oh, he's still alive. Let's go. What am I doing? Oh, I'm grinding for limit breaks right now for Yuffie. That's why Tifa and Vincent are dead. Also, welcome to the stream, Romans. The low defense challenge is also what we're doing. Wonder why they were dead. Nah, it's fair. Yeah, it's just so so Yuffie can always get the final kill and always take damage. Like I want Yuffie to take as much damage as possible so that she can get her limit break sooner. Actually, that being said, that reminds me. Cures sadness. Sadness is banned. No one banned Fury. Oh, I actually might be in trouble. A lot of my plan revolves around, you know, having one enemy. Actually, what am I? Yeah, let's just chill here until counterattack hits him. Why is Expedition 33 considered indie? Is it a rant on Blitz Discord I can read? You're gonna have to ask Fafnir about that. I have no horse in this race. Yeah, I don't know. I don't really have a. Yeah, Fafnir. Yeah, well, Fafnir Fang. If I can summarize their previous argument, I believe the argument was Expedition 33 was made by a smaller team, but they basically had a lot of their work. What's it called when you do that? It's not like a consultant. It's like when you outsource. They basically outsourced a lot of development of the game to other companies that were not indie. So it's like, if I understand the argument right, it's like if I made a game and I was like, it's just a small indie game, and they're like, oh wow, you built this whole game like by yourself, and then I said, oh well, the map was made by Bethesda, but like I built the whole game myself, and it's like, well, is it really indie if like, you know, 1,000 employee company made half of it? Maybe. I thought E33 Studios made out of fired senior devs. I don't know. The way I heard it was someone who quit their job. And yeah, other devs. I really don't know. I haven't looked into. I bought the game and I've not even installed, or I haven't even played it. I might have installed it. I've been busy, man. I've been trying to mod Final Fantasy X. I've been down the rabbit hole. I worked a lot on that today. That's why I'm actually not streaming like a mod stream, because honestly, my brain is mush, and right now, out of all the thinking I had to do today, and I just want to see pretty colors. I just want to look at the screen and see pretty colors. I don't want to think. This counterattack's doing wonders. Oh, look, it's Tifa. It is Tifa. And it's Yuffie. She's just here to get beat up. Yeah, I think the main issue with like categorizing indie, I would say, is probably the amount of developers that then get left out, I suppose, right? Because there's probably a lot of developers who were like one-person teams that made games, and that they don't get any recognition because they got to go up against $50 million budget Expedition 33, from what you're saying. That's tough. I don't know. I don't really like follow that stuff, to be honest. I really don't know the landscape of the development. Yeah, I don't know if this is still the metric, but I remember like when we did our game development class in college, when I did that, I remember like a lot of the discussion was like, hey, like scale your projects like effectively. Like you're not gonna make Final Fantasy X yourself. You're just not. There's too much work to be done. But if you make the Chocobo racing game mini game, that's good. Like that's a good game. Like you made a racing game. Like that's fun. So I don't know if indie scales the same way, because I mean there is a lot to Expedition 33, and the idea of like one person making all that is insane, right? That's a lot. Yeah, like I said, I don't really have like any sort of horse in that race. I don't really care. I don't, honestly, maybe this is bad. I actually don't really like specifically look at the kinds of games. I'm more look at genres. Like I don't look at like indie. Like I'm not specifically like, ooh, this is made by a big studio, I'm not gonna play it. And on the other hand, I'm not like, oh, this is indie, I have no interest. Like I kind of just disregard that. My idea is like, oh, it's an RPG, I'll check it out. You know what you should check out? No, what's up? Should I leave to avoid spoilers? RPG, we're just doing grinding right now. I will say what you're seeing on screen right now is probably I think I am ahead of you. I think I am, but I will try not to say anything too spoilery. Because really I the most I'm doing right now is I'm just trying to get Yuffie's limit breaks. So like that's not really a spoiler, right? I'm killing enemies, I'm using limit breaks, that's just how the mechanic works. Just Crow Things, the real game of the year. And I'll check it out. Is that like on Steam? Honestly, I don't really care either. Personally, if a game is good, it's good. I feel like it's kind of dumb to like basically hype up a game based on the development budget or lack thereof. Kind of even weirder to insist on keeping the term in the discussion. Yeah, I think like instead of budget, probably a better budget can be a factor, but like a better metric is probably probably time to release, right? I forget the name of it. Was it like Star Citizen or whatever? There was this one like GoFundMe game where they like got a bunch of money, and I think in the end they got like a stupid amount of money. It was like millions and millions and millions of dollars, and it was really dumb because like they were like, it's still gonna be like 10 years to release, and I don't know. That feels like a situation where I'm like, you have like, you know, $200 million and you're taking 10 years. Like, this game can't be good. Like, I just can't see how it could be good. You know? Like, a game taking a long time, maybe I'm wrong. And please tell me if any examples if I am wrong here. But I can't remember the last time a game took like 15 years to make and then it was really good. Right? Like, it's always terrible. It's always like, let's get this out the door because things have not gone well. You know, that's some like Final Fantasy versus stuff. Not saying 15's bad, but it does feel a little bit like a situation where they're like, we gotta make something, guys. We're bleeding money. Undertale for sure. Okay. Are you trashing my boyfriend? Hey, I'm just saying, hey, my beef is with Final Fantasy 13 versus, not with characters. I swear. I have nothing against the boy band. Backrow from last year's Game of the Year nomination is also an indie game in the purest sense. It's basically made by one guy in his spare time without any Crowdfunding. I mean, that's fair, I suppose. I mean, here's the question then. Do you think there should be like a development budget maximum if you're going to qualify for indie, like an indie game for the nomination? Like, should there be like, you know, you can only spend X amount? I love 15-bit. I can admit it's flawed. Rebirth should have been its standard. Hey, Bloodfest came. Nice. Kind of makes me resent 7 Remake. Only a little because I love 7 too. Nah, that's fair. Now, 15 was fun. Played a lot of 15. A lot of 15. I did most of the comrade stuff. I think I skipped out on like the beat Bahamut at level 99 or stuff, like all the extra hard modes, because I was like, well, if it's not new content, I don't really care. Oh, I should kill him. I forgot. My next limit depends on kills, I believe, not my limit uses. Totally forgot. We should use Bloodfest just to know what it does. 7 shows how it's kind of empty, but 15 is weird because its charm is what makes it enjoyable. Yeah, I feel like 15 is just one of those games that people are going to come back to and be like, yeah, it was actually pretty good. Kind of feels like 13 in that way. Come on, give me my limit. Come on, buddy. You can do it. There it is. Oh, no, it's not. All right, I'm gonna end this. No outside funding? Oh, I don't know. I feel like that'd be tough. Because I feel like GoFundMe and stuff like that is a decent way to raise money. Like getting fans invested and stuff. Like, oh, so like no publisher. Okay. What do we got me? And I got him. Nice. Well, let's save, because I don't know what Bloodfest does, and if this is going to be some Kamari self-destruct, I'm not going to lose all my progress. Well, if I'm going to send Yuffie at the enemy to explode, I'm not going to be happy. We're an indie studio that worked hard to get this out the door with our small budget of $30 million. Oh no, wait, I remember this one. Nice. Wouldn't mind a versus 15 alt game though. People want that versus. I love 10 too. Though character aesthetic is weird to me. Hard to explain, but I get worried more for a 10 remake. Feel like people would be more critical of it than 7. That's tough to say. I don't know. I feel like my mindset is probably what a lot of people have, which I am just down for a remake, and if it sucks, it sucks. It's fine. I'm just happy that they touched the IP again. But I don't know. Yeah, I mean, people would obviously be critical and, you know, not so happy. Like, there's that possibility. Wait, did Silksong not get nominated for indie? Like, were they not in the running at all? I literally have not looked at anything Game Awards, like, whatsoever. It was nominated but lost. Oh, Expedition 33 did win. I know the Game Awards are literally happening today. I'm just, yeah. Any like announcements that are actually good? So far, it's nothing you'd be excited about. Nice. Gauntlet gained? Oh, we're so excited. Square pretty much confirmed a big announcement. So we'll see what it's going to be. Let me guess. It is the official name of Remake Part 3. That's my guess. Like, that's their big announcement. Yeah, it may be a trailer too. Yeah, no, you're right. I think maybe a trailer as well. I'll have to check that out. It'll be Reunion. I think it should be Reunion, but they already used that for Crisis Core, so I don't think they'll. I'm guessing they'll use. I'm guessing they'll use like Renew or something like that. Saw Final Fantasy 13 footage. Let's go, Final Fantasy 13 remake. I'm just messing with you. It's gonna be like a remaster. Or Republican in honor of Trump. That'd be a crazy announcement. Can you imagine? Recycle. Final Fantasy VII, reduce, reuse, recycle. Oh my gosh, that's funny. Rehash. Why are you leaving everyone KO'd? I don't know if this is the best way to do it, but to get new limits, I have to get kills with Yuffie. So it's easier for Yuffie to be the only one alive. And then also I need Yuffie to take damage so that she charges her her overdrive / limit. That's also why she has Fury on. I believe it charges faster with Fury. So the idea is Yuffie needs to take a bunch of damage, use her limits, and then also kill enemies to learn new limits. That's why she's that's why everyone else is dead. Because if other people are alive, then they'll take damage and stuff. It'll be annoying. Should I avoid the stream for spoilers? Oh, sorry, I mentioned that earlier. Don't worry about spoilers right now. I'll try to remember to remind you when we're gonna get there, but I'm a long ways off. Like, honestly, I'm kind of just looking at the pretty colors today and just getting limits, which is not a spoiler, right? I think you're aware of kind of how limits work. Like, you get kills, you use them, you get more. Like, nothing. There's no, like, story spoilers there. And I already got Yuffie's item to get her final limit. So I don't think that'll be a spoiler. You'll just see me have the item. You won't know how I got it. I did all mine grinded by Junon. There's loads of enemies for the enemy skill materia. Oh, that's a good point. I'm gonna be honest. I completely plan on ignoring enemy skill, but maybe that was good. Maybe I could get like beta and stuff. That was weird. I didn't like. I need high potions. They messed up using Reunion for CC already. No, I feel the same way. I think Reunion would have been a good name. This is the item shop. Give me all your high potions, my guy. Oops. Oh, I forgot there's no confirmation. There's no confirmation screen, so I just like... I just bought 2 exits. Materia magic and KOing all the Mandrake enemies for 5 kills. Oh, that's a good idea. I was just gonna sit here and just tank hits to my face. Try going Forest by Junon. Let me try. I need them to also do a lot of damage to me, but I think that'll be fine. I just let you hit them loads. That's fair. That's fair. Sorry, I had to go off mic for a bit. My mom called me. She reminded me. She's like, I'm still down to play Final Fantasy X. So I was like, all right. She called me and told me she's down to play Final Fantasy X more. So, I mean, what more revengeance? What the fuck? What is that from? I remember that was like, that's like from a show. What the hell is that from? Revengeance. So stupid. That's really funny. Final Fantasy VII, relax. Final game is just relaxing with a beer for the world to end, getting high off whatever they do in Cosmo Canyon to get high. Yeah. Final Fantasy VII, relax, and it comes with some herb, but it's strictly medicinal. Oh my gosh, it's funny. Got him. Final Fantasy VII Retro. It'll be like the Gilgamesh games, which will be pixelated, Final Fantasy 1 style. My whole theory on how 7 Remake Part 3 ends and everything. Here's my thought on how it ends. I think they're gonna do. I won't get like into specifics, so no spoilers here. But I think they're gonna do the whole like timeline thing, where like there's a timeline where everything's fine, and then there's a timeline where everything happens like the OG, which I think is a cop out, but I think that's what they'll do. That's my guess. Like there'll be a timeline where it's like, don't worry, nothing bad ever happened in this timeline, and then the other one, and I don't know. I think like multiple like multiple dimensions in games, like that's hard to do well. Like the idea of time travel in multiple dimensions, it's really hard to do well, and I if they do go that route, I don't have faith that Final Fantasy can do it well. I just don't. I just don't believe, man. Alright. Feel like the story will have zero major deviation until the very end. That's fair. Alright, I think I need to go north. I think north was giving me better damage. But I think Junon's good for enemies to like get the limits. So it's tough to say. I don't know why I like moved the airship so funky. It's just kind of fun. It's just a good time. So that's Kingdom Hearts. Nah, that's fair. And even this isn't like super great, but I have faith that eventually the enemy is gonna hit me with something that hurts. There it is. That's what I wanted to get hit with. 500 damage. I still need to go through Kingdom Hearts on the channel. One day. Yeah, if I do start recording things like Kingdom Hearts and stuff, I'm gonna probably have to do less like weekday streams, just because there's only so much time in the day. Final Fantasy VII repo. Final Fantasy VII repo, but they're just like at the bank, like trying to figure out like why their payment didn't go through and why their stuff got taken. Yeah, I didn't love everything they did in Rebirth. I will say it was fine. To be honest, I feel like I'm a little bit of like a I'm a little bit indifferent to 7 to a certain degree. I think 7's good. I think 7's fun, but like 10 is my favorite game. So like if they were to like do it to 10, I probably would feel like a stronger way about it, where I'd be like, oh come on, like, you know, why is, I don't know, what crazy thing could they do in 10 when they remake it? Oh, like they're like, oh, like they actually were time traveling. I'd be like, come on. Like, the idea that Dream Xanarkin exists in the ocean is great. You don't have to time travel. Like, if they did something like that, I'd feel like kind of feel like that'd be lame. Take away Jack's abs. I do love how Tifa's on the snow just laying there, It feels like she's enjoying a snow day, like she's making snow angels while Yuffie does all the work. Vincent very much looks dead. He looks like he got ambushed by like a polar bear in the snow when he's laying down. Like, he looks dead. Tifa looks like she's just having a good time. Or maybe Vincent kind of looks like he's on the ground in like shooting position. Give the man a shirt, it would be I Will Riot. Oh my gosh. Love the minigames in Rebirth. Rebirth minigames are fun. Yeah, there was that card game. What was it, like Knight's Blood or something, or King's Blood or King's Knight? There was like that card game that was really fun. No! She hit herself. She hit herself. I don't know if that was confusion, but I had to leave. I had to leave. I had to leave. I was going to lose all my progress. I had to leave. Oh my gosh, dude. I'm saving more because we crashed yesterday and lost like 30-40 minutes of progress. Queen's Blood. Yeah. Ended up arriving home to 17 comments on different videos. Made my night. Nice. I gotta catch up to my comments. Fafner's been leaving comments on Final Fantasy VI videos, and I have been a bad YouTuber and not replying. I've been reading them though. I just haven't replied yet. Oh, in the red ball game? Oh, wasn't that like destroyed boxes? Or maybe that was something else. Yeah, I'm pretty close. I've been really slacking on recording. I mean, I think I'm all recorded up to next week, but I need to set some time aside and really like record stuff. I think Death Gaze is the next thing I'm gonna go after. That's what I'm thinking. I'm not sure, but I've got a few things to do. Hafner comments on your videos. I see how it is. I mean, to be fair, in the case of my untimely passing, I'm pretty sure Fafner gets the channel. I think that's in my will right now. Fafnir takes sole ownership of the Blitzball Mania YouTube channel. Your mom will. Yeah, it's gonna be a fight, you know. My mom's gonna be doing her Final Fantasy X playthrough. Fafnir is gonna make the big change of my profile picture being Dingo. All the thumbnails just Dingo. Oh my gosh. No, I think she's excited. I think my mom's excited to play though, because she's brought it up a few times. So it's kind of like I gotta get the hint, right? You know, if someone brings up something to you like, oh yeah, that, like, you know, when are we doing this next? Like they say it 2 or 3 times. They're trying to They're trying to tell you they want to do it. Like, that's not, you know. They're trying to say, like, I would love to play some Final Fantasy X. That's how I read into it, you know. Yeah, I've got a... I think it'll be soon. I'll be at her house here within the next few weeks because Christmas. So, you know. It's not a quick 5-minute drive, so it's gonna take some. I gotta like plan the day out to head to her. Dingo doing some work today. You know what I need to do? I need to get I need to find an artist to commission like reacts for my Discord. I was thinking about this when I saw Fafnir reacting to the go lives that I post. I think it would be cool to get like an artist to make like a little like reactions for Discord for like with faces of all the Lupins and stuff. I think that'd be kind of cool. I just haven't gotten around to it, honestly. Like it's on my list of like find an artist to commission for that, but I just haven't done it. It'd probably also be like kind of easy to do myself, but I don't want to look at someone else's work first. See if they could do it better, which they probably can. I don't know. One of the cool things I feel that the Final Fantasy community has a lot of is just artists, like people that are just good at making cool things. So it's always good to support that. Not offering, but I've thought about trying that stuff out. Nice. Well, if you are interested, feel free to hit me up, or you know, yeah, no pressure. Yeah, I'm also almost done with the player. We're pretty close to done with like the player models. That's done by Ink the T on Fiverr. They make all those, and I think we're like mostly all the way through. I also need to get back to making player pages, but that's something I'll make. I made like one for Bada, I think, and then I stopped. My session 0 went so good. That's what you were saying, yeah. I felt bad. You hit me up and you're like, "Do you have time to talk?" And I'm like, I am like 30 seconds away from jumping into a meeting. It was like a meeting where I was the one talking to everyone, so I was like, I definitely can't be on a call during that. Can't be on a call during any meeting, you know, but especially not one like that. Doom of the Living, nice. Oh, this is it. We're done, right? Because we have, now we can use all creation. I think. Oh, all creation. Where are you? There you are. Got Yuffie's last limit break. I mean, we can't just get the limit breaks and never use them. So we're gonna use both of those. So we got the level 3 one. We're gonna use that one. Then we're gonna set the level 4 and use that one. It's okay. I was just overexcited. No, it's great. So like, how do you guys? I'm curious. How do you guys record? Like, is it like you're doing like one session for like an hour, or is it like is it like just like a big session where you just record like a bunch? Like, how does that work? I don't know how that. I'm just curious because I don't know how that works out with D&D. It's a D&D session, so about 3 hours a week. Oh, cool. Yeah, my only experience was with that was I watch I watched this podcast called The Yard, and they have like a D&D show they just started. Like, they're not like D&D YouTubers. They just are doing D&D, like as a cool little thing. That's like the only like D&D stuff I've seen on YouTube. Kind of waiting to watch that actually. I think I'm like 5 or 6 episodes behind. So when I start watching, like maybe they'll be like finished, you know. It's always good to get to a series when it's already wrapped. All right, Silksong won Action Adventure. That's the one award I was kind of sure it would get. Thank God. Oh my gosh. I can just imagine like the rage. There's just some twisted world I feel where like I don't even know what the categories are. That's how little I keep up. But like it's like Indie Game of the Year, Action Adventurer, Platformer, and like Expedition 33 wins all like 3 against Silksong. I think Fafnir would explode. The idea that like Silksong loses Platformer to Expedition 33 would be like the funniest thing ever. Wouldn't even make any sense. It makes 0 sense. But it would be funny. I mean, you know, at that point you just gotta ask, all right, how much do you pay to get an award? Oh my gosh. That's like some Final Fantasy 15 winning platformer. It's like, bro, did you guys play Piteos Ruins? Because I did. And that was not a fun platform. just the world. I don't know why it's so fun to me. Just the world where like Expedition 33 just wins the most stupid awards. And best real-time strategy game, Expedition 33. You're like, what? I think a Final Fantasy RTS game would be fun. Maybe I'm just like too like into drinking the Kool-Aid where the idea that something is Final Fantasy means I think it's cool. Well, he is very dead. Dude, this dude, okay. Yuffie was a bit excessive. That was insane. What was for Action Adventure? What was it going against? I don't know. I think I'm just so far out of the loop on like what games came out this last year. I know Silksong and Expedition 33 did. Sounds good, RPG. Hope you have a good night, get some rest, and yeah, just have a good day. And Expedition 33 wins for best racing game. I guess I mean, I can't imagine it won anything, but I guess Bloodlines 2 would also be a contender this year. That came out this year. Death Stranding 2, Ghost of Yotei. Oh, Ghost of Yotei was like critically acclaimed, wasn't it? Indiana Jones and Split Function. I'm gonna be the rebel and say I'm happy E33 won. That's fair. I haven't played the game yet, but I've heard good things. Loot Goblin said so many good things about it for so long in such an aggressive manner, I bought it. I was peer pressured. I was like, my gosh. Let's singing its praises. Kind of been the outlier yapping about Soak Song. Yeah, I would say Fafnir's kind of been Fafnir's been the person on the street corner with the sign saying like the end is coming, Expedition sucks. I'd say yeah, that's probably a fair a fair statement. I know it's preemptive, but I sure wish it wasn't. I'm trying to do all creation right now. I'm surprised I didn't have this before, because I think I used Yuffie. You're not going to convince me otherwise. That is the attack that Omnimon uses in Digimon. I'm calling a lawyer right now and telling him that we got to sue. All right, so let's ride Vincent. Though it has been like I've been talking about Silk Song every day during my playthrough in Blitz's group, and like nobody else there is playing it, so it seems. Then like Loot Goblin tells Blitz like one day, hey, want to play E33, and Blitz buys it. No, trust me. Loot Goblin was doing the hard sell. I think Loot Goblin, I swear to you, I'm gonna maybe put words in Loot Goblin's mouth here. I might just do that. I believe there might have been a post on Loot Goblin's page where he said Expedition 33 changed his life. I'm gonna check now. I think he said that. I'm pretty sure he said that. He was, dude, he was talking some like heavy praise for Expedition 33. I think he said it's the best game he's ever played since Final Fantasy X or something like that. He said some. He was singing the praises. That's all I'm saying. He was singing the praises. I gotta find his posts now. I think if I go to his channel, they have them. I swear to you, he was. Yeah, it's this right here. I'm not crazy. All right, I'm gonna pull up the receipts here, Fafnir. So this is what tipped me over the edge of this post. At long last, took a while, but we finally finished Expedition 33. By far the best gaming coming out this year. Story, gameplay, visuals, the banging OST. I've not had this much fun playing a new game this decade since Elden Ring, and even that pales in comparison to this. Loved this so much that I actually wanted to plat this game, and not even Final Fantasy X made me want to do it. What a trip this was. Thanks for everyone that watched the streams. Now I'm finished with the game. It's finally time to start my run through every single mainline Final Fantasy game. I will of course take the time to ponder whether or not I will go through Final Fantasy II. Sorry Final Fantasy II enjoyers, but you're wrong. Oh, I didn't see that post. 2 is good. Loot's crazy. How do I refund Expedition? His trash talking of His trash talking of 2 has now made me rethink my support. Delete 2. Dude, please delete 2. Oh, that's funny. I didn't realize I was almost dead there. That's funny. All right, I gotta figure out because Vincent's weird. He's got like only 1 limit on each level. How does he level up his limits? You know what? I think I'm wrong, actually. I actually don't think that I have to do anything with him right now. Because I need to get him his item, I think, at this point. Yeah, I think I'm wrong here. I'm gonna look it up just to be sure, but I think I don't need to do anything. Alright, question is, when can we get the Chaos Manual? Take my opinion with a grain of salt, though. I don't like Medieval and Similar as much. I'm picky. I liked 5, though. Didn't play 4. 4 was good. I really liked 4. Oh my gosh. It says I need the submarine or a chocobo. I think I'm cooked for now. You know what? I think he's done. I think he's done. Alright, so Yuffie and Vincent are on the sideline. I guess Barrett and Sid? I don't know. What's their limits right now? Oh, I think I need to actually let me get these folks back in. Perfect. So we can do... GG's Tactics won. Oh, did Tactics win? Nice. Good for them. I bet Jace is happy. What did it win for? Oh, best RPG. Wait, really? Best RPG? It won for best RPG tactics? Or Expedition 33? I'm surprised Expedition didn't take it. Sounds good, Fafnir. Hope you have a good dinner. Alright. Alright, we're just gonna get Sid killed here, no big deal. Actually, since I've done that, let me just swap real quick. My friends on Discord say No Man's Sky won. What? Like that game came out a while ago. Man, Sid just keeps on killing. Wasn't that the game that was worthless day one? Oh yeah, that was the game that got a lot of criticism for kind of not living up to the promises. Perfect. Alright. So they, I mean, to their credit, they did a lot to fix it. Like, they dedicated so much time to making it better. I mean, it went from, like, mostly negative to Steam, I think, to mostly positive for reviews. And people definitely kind of sing the praises of the developer for kind of being like, all right, well, this didn't go well, and we're just going to fix it. We're just going to make it right. So, I mean, that's the story as I've heard it. So, I mean, that's a good thing, right? A developer not just immediately canning the project and being like, all right, it's bad, we're going to move on. Them kind of sticking with it and trying to make it good. Why did Square Enix have to take away Sid's Pocky Stick? Did they really? Does he not? I don't remember. Does he not smoke in Rebirth? I really don't recall. So I guess Square failed in Ruin 7 Remake and made a bunch of fixes to make it better. Yeah. Yeah, basically, a lot of the mechanics got changed, I think, in No Man's Sky, and new ones added. Like 15 actually do that. 15 did that a bit too. I think 15 got a lot of updates afterwards. 14 definitely did it. I mean, that's the whole reason it's called A Realm Reborn. Kind of scrapped a lot of it. So Square's done that a little bit. I don't recall the last time Square had a game though that was like that was regarded as absolutely awful. Like I think like most of the like mixed or mostly negative reviews for Square games on PC at least are from people saying like game crashes, like port doesn't work. I think Square's problem, at least in my realm of experience, is their PC ports sometimes just don't work. Dirge or Cerberus? I don't remember Dirge releasing though, so I wasn't really around at that point. Like, I mean, I was a kid, so like I wasn't like paying attention to how people felt about it, like commercially. I was just like, cool Final Fantasy game. Like, that was my only like thought. That's a complaint I'll make. 15 cast just want to stare at girls behind. Trust me, bro, I play 14. Is that a problem in 14? Is there a lot of is there a lot of like just illicit? I don't know how to phrase that. Like, I don't know. Are people real about the design? I guess you could argue that about a few Final Fantasy characters in general, though. 14 community complained that near behind got nerfed. Nice. Yeah, one day I'll play 14 again. Not sure when, though. I really should do it soon. Because I've already done like most of the main lines except 16, a lot of the side games. I think our next limit's based off kills, I think. Says I've got to kill a total of 160 enemies, which is so many. Oh wait, oh no, maybe it's 80 for this one. Played all 7 through 16 except 11. Didn't finish 12. No Lightning Returns. Started 1, 5, and 6, but haven't finished it. That's fair. Lightning Returns is pretty fun. I just recently did the New Game Plus on that. Twelve is also a favorite of mine. Also worth noting, we won't be able to get Barrett's final limit break yet. We're just going to get him to the point of having the 3rd level. I actually don't know on Tifa. We might be able to get hers. Oh no, I think we need to wait actually for Cloud. Combat was too weird for me, and the Majora Mask aspect kind of gives anxiety. Yeah, it is quite a bit different. Yeah, and it is like Majora's Mask, like, I guess arguably even worse, right? Because you can't rewind time like you can in Majora's Mask. It's just like you run out of time and you run out of time. It does feel like a game that wants you to do a new game plus, though. The one thing that I'd say, which is maybe a spoiler for it, not a story spoiler, but a mechanic spoiler, there's a whole like equipment upgrade mechanic that they hide behind a new game plus, which is really annoying. It's cool too, but like they just hide it behind the new game plus. Like you have to play a second run. You can only stop time. Wait, I thought in Majora's you could I thought you could rewind time. Or are you talking about 13 Lightning Returns? You might be talking about Lightning Returns. Sorry. No, that's fair. Okay, yeah. Yeah, there are time-specific events. Yeah, I found on like the final few days that I had a bunch of time left, but I was also just obsessively pausing time all the time. There was definitely a decent part of me like fighting for what they call EP, which is like points you can use to do a few things, notably pause time. So like there would be, you know, I'd pause time, fight enemies, get EP, and then use that to pause time more as I tried to figure out what to do. Yeah, I just don't think I could do it. Sadly, I prefer Lightning or I prefer Sarah over Lightning. That's all good. I had to be nominated at the Game Awards for something. What would you be nominated for? For making the best Blitzball adaptation. Best sports game, Blitzball, 2026. Nice. Have we found a gold bird yet? Oh no, we haven't messed with chocobos at all. We just did the gold saucer stuff. Nice. And it is taking a hot minute to get Barrett's next limit. My goodness. Did we get it and I just didn't notice? No, it's... Wait, what's check? Oh, it just tells me what it does. I thought there might have actually been like some sort of like gauge to figure out how close you were. Alas, there is not. Do you know Barrett and Vincent have an overflow glitch? Oh, like if they get more HP then they die or something? Like what overflow glitch? Oh, I guess in short, no, I did not know that. Oh, like damaging enemies? Oh, nice. There it is. My goodness. Took a hot minute. Alright, we're just gonna sit here and take damage. I think that'll be faster than killing enemies this time. We also have counter, so we might kill them anyways, but we're just gonna chill. Oh, he's alive. How exciting. And he's gone. He was alive for a moment. All leveled up. Nice. Big damage. Let's go. Now I think about it. Is Midgar Zolom the best thing to face? Have I been thinking about this all wrong? I think this is the way, right? There's a big hole where the temple was. Man, the Midgard's being like the block is such a cool thing. I always liked that you could beat the Midgard's. Like, it's not impossible to get past here. If I had the power, would I make 7th Heaven an actual location? I don't think so. I don't think I'd want to run like a restaurant or anything like that. That seems stressful. Or a restaurant, anything like that. Honestly, I feel like, this is a boring answer probably, but like running like a restaurant and stuff like that, it's just, it's like the business that fails the most. Like, restaurants always go out of business. Constantly. I should have waited because I would have been able to use my limit break immediately. Oh, maybe not, actually. This should be fine though, right? Because I keep my, yeah, I keep my limit level. Alright, cool. Do I have to like leave? Oh, perfect. Because all I'm trying to do, I'm not trying to kill monsters, I'm trying to use my limit break. So this is actually perfect. Just like 7th Heaven. I guess it did go out of business. In the end, it truly did. Need more stamp propaganda. That was added by Remake, wasn't it? I don't think stamps in this game at all. Perfect. I love that I don't have to leave, he just respawns. That's great. Give me the limit. Oh, we get there. Let's go. Imagine it's been in PS1 era. That would have been interesting. The existence of 7th Heaven implies the 1st to 6th Heaven. Oh my gosh. Whoa, did Sephiroth do that? Good question. It turns out it was the man with the gun. Oh, he's dead. The Midgar-Zolom family is getting just... This is a dark day for them. I'm on Midgar-Zolom number 5 here. They're like, you killed my brother, my sister, my uncle, my aunt. You get the exterminated all Zolom from from 13. Yeah, the last we're gonna face the last species of Midgar-Zolom. Swamp blasted grease snakes. Hey, we got him. What would Waka call the Zolom? Definitely swamp blasted grease snakes. I never thought about it, but is this AFK? Like, AFK-able? Like, if I just sit still, could you technically just, like, fight Midgar-Zolom over and over? All I'm saying is this would have gone hard on a school day. Just, like, set it so that you can always, like, just farm. It does. I didn't move at all, and it showed up again. Nice. Imagine Waka was in 7. Would he side with Shinra like he did with Yevon? Oh, absolutely. He'd be like Cat Sith. He kicked me out. How rude. How rude. Your challenge don't say no speed boosters. Well, that's true. I play 7 so little. Does 7 have a speed booster? I actually don't know that it does. I haven't tried. Oh, looks like it does in the 7th Heaven mod manager. It does with the 7th Heaven mod, which I am using, I guess. I don't know if I've installed the speed boost, but I think it exists. It definitely maybe exists. You want to try it? Probably not right now. I don't want to mess with it too much. I think when I'm going for like master all materia and get like 100 million gil, definitely gonna be a factor. Yeah. Imagine we beat the game as Tifa and said, "Cloud, who's that?" Tifa only is possible. I'd like to try like solo runs of this game. I don't know how the game accepts that. So it's so often during scenes, it says like you must have this party member, and it forces someone in our party. So I worry that certain scenes would break and the game would just crash. Like if I don't have Cloud, and Cloud needs to talk to someone, the game would just shut down or something. I worry a little bit about that, but yeah, I don't know. Solo Red 13. You give it a shot, yeah. If it's possible, I'd be interested to know that. You kill them, I guess? You could kill them, yeah, that's true. I mean, we are playing as Tifa without Cloud. But that's because the story calls for it. So I think outside of this, it wouldn't work. Like at this point, I actually don't think I can't remove Tifa from the party now. She has to be here now. I think remake they made the friends frogs. Oh, that's a cool idea. That's a good thought. Cloud R6, so it's Tifa time. It would be interesting. Yeah, a lot of my runs have been 10 focused, but I'm down to do any Final Fantasy run for the most part. Hence why we're doing this one. Do Yuna solo 10-2? Yeah, maybe one day. We did Pain already, 10-2, and then we did every party member except Kamari for 10. We got like halfway through Kamari's on 10. Oh no, we did do Kamari solo. We just didn't do Kamari OSG. I forgot. We did do Kamari solo. Might play 10 in the spring or summer again. My Yuna figure came in. Surprised they made such a fancy box. Yeah, I imagine it's probably pretty fancy because they don't know if you're gonna like keep it boxed or unboxed or stuff like that. That's my guess. Because no one uses Kamari. What if 7 had the sphere grid system? Would it work well? Yeah, I think it'd be really interesting. I think the sphere grid system as a whole is a really good system. So I think I think it'd work. This camera angle is not doing me any favors. Alright, I'm starting to doubt the idea that Grenade Bomb's gonna unlock the next limit. I might just need to kill enemies. This is taking a long time. Actually, isn't it Lulu nobody uses? No, Lulu's great. Lulu with enough evasion, because she starts such high evasion, she can avoid all bullets from the crawler. Alright, Zanine has returned. Welcome back, Fafnir. We are fighting the Midgar Zolan. We're just trying to get some limit breaks, man. Her overdrive is the worst, so she falls off. Her overdrive's not super great, yeah. Like, it's better when the more, like, higher magic stat she has. Oh my gosh, right on the cusp of giving up. It works. That's so exciting. What if you and Fafnir collabed? What would it be on? Silk Song, mayhaps? I don't know. Depends. I'd have to know if Blitz likes the game first. Oh my gosh. Where's Junon again? Isn't it like right here? No, this is not Junon. This is Costa del Sol, right? Which means Junon is here. I think the next one's based off kills. Definitely maybe. You might play it for 2 hours and be like, I've never been more mad at a game in my entire life. I hate this. I feel like how I feel about Silksong is kind of like how I feel about Crash Bandicoot. I feel like I can get really good at Crash Bandicoot. I can get really good. I can like get the platforming down. But then if I take like a break, like if I like spend like a year or two away from the game, like I have to like relearn. I feel like Silksong would be different. Silksong doesn't feel like a game. From the description that I've received, it does not feel like a game that you just pick up. It feels like a game where you've got to dedicate and be like, all right, I'm going to play this game. And like, I got to practice mechanically to play this game. What is Spyro as my Final Fantasy X? I mean, being honest, there's only so much of Spyro I could record. Spyro the Dragon is great, and I really enjoyed the first game. Well, all the games, but especially the first. But if my entire channel is based off of recording the first Spyro game, like there's only so much you can record in that game. Like Final Fantasy X has so much more depth as a game. You could world record speedrun? No. I mean, I don't know if people really understand, like, until you try to speedrun a game, I'm not a speedrunner in any way, but as someone who's like practiced on Spyro just for fun, like the amount of precise movements you have to make is insane for a speedrun. To get a good speedrun is crazy. To be a world record contender for a speedrun that's next level. Like you can't just, it's like saying like I decided today I'm gonna get a gold medal. It's like, no, you can't just say that. Like you could try really hard, you could do all you need to do, and you could just not get there. It's just crazy. The amount of like skill and dedication it takes, thousands of runs. It's, I love speedrunning, but it is a dedication for sure. That's the kind of game you'll have to have like minutes of silence at a time and be like, okay, sorry about lack of commentary. Yeah, you gotta like focus on the moment. Nah, that's fair. Yeah, I was doing a few levels of like Spyro, just like speedrunning for fun, to like check my times, and I think like I was a full like 20 seconds behind top runners, and I thought I was doing good. I was like, oh no, how am I 20 seconds? It's all those micro movements they do. I'd really prefer if you'd be quiet. Oh my gosh, that's funny. I just get quiet during a Silksong part. Everyone's like, ah, finally a good stream. He shut up. Thank goodness. I love the Toomba 2 speedrun incident. Wait, what's that? Wait, what is the Toomba 2 speedrun incident? I played Toomba 2, I believe. Like the demo version of it. Because Fafnir had recommended it. What if Spyro had a mod where it removed all cutscenes? I think it just has an option to skip them by pressing X. So you don't have to like remove cutscenes, you can just skip them. Fafnir Fang's finally like someone's acknowledged Toomba's existence. Spyro voice on Tidus? I don't know if that voice actor would fit. I don't even remember the name of the first voice actor either. I know it was Tom Kenny after 1, but I don't remember the name of the previous one. I think it was Carlos something, I think. You got high praise for Toomba. This is the way Loot Goblin was talking about Expedition 33. What if I played Toomba, Silksong, and Spyro at the same time? Like they're all running at the same time? I don't think there's any way I'd be able to do that with Silksong, right? I mean, I guess there's probably areas where you're like safe, but that seems challenging. Yeah, I don't know if I'd ever play Toomba or not on the channel. Maybe. I've got a lot of things planned already. That's the biggest issue, right? Just having time. 100% all at the same time. I think there'd have to be some like element to it though. You know what I mean? 100% Silksong would take forever though. I think beat Silksong's more reasonable. But like there's gotta be like is it like a race? Is it like stream ends when I beat it? And is someone else playing? Stuff like that. There might be a way to like I'm trying to think what the mechanics around like playing multiple games at once would be. What if, okay, hear me out. What if, oh, this is gonna be goofy. I'm trying to think like how crazy you could get with a run like that where you're doing multiple games. What about this idea for a stream, guys? I played Final Fantasy X. Or I played all versions of Final Fantasy X at the same time. And then like stream ends when you beat them all. And the way it works is with one controller, all the windows except input. So when I press X on one of the games, it presses X on all the games. Something like that, maybe? Like, that's the only thing I could think of. Like, if you're kind of putting me in the corner of, like, think of a run with, like, multiple games. I think that would be kind of interesting. Playing the NA version, the International, the HD Remaster. And then, I guess Japanese. I'd have to figure out the technicals around that, but that'd be interesting. And then you just have one controller. Kingdom Hearts would be harder. Turn-based is so much easier. I think Kingdom Hearts could be similar, but yeah. the volume would have to be at like 0 for this run because it would be it would sound terrible. It would sound absolutely awful. It would suck. It would suck so bad. It would be awful. Oh, the pain. I played all versions of Final Fantasy X at once. Brave Fencer Musashi, that's... Oh man, I love that game. I only ever played the demo, really. I love that game. Yeah, I just don't know how the Windows would accept input, because normally how it does is like the active window takes the input. I'd have to figure out the technicals around that. I'm not really sure. What I could do is I could have it capture... I could... Instead of just recording my screen, I could have it capture the windows individually, and then just like do like a security system, like box them. That'd be possible. This would be goofy. It would be goofy. It would be insane. I don't even know how I'd win the Blitzball tournament. I have no idea. Yeah, I don't know if I'd beat the whole game like that, but maybe the goal is like get to Operation Mayhem. That seems decent. Satellite beam gained? Nice. Alright, let's set the limit for Barret real quick. That's Sid. Barret. Nice. I'd like to see what Satellite Beam does. I need to go north because I just take more damage up north. Actually, before we do this... Be right back. I'm back. What if we did? We haven't even left the island run. Show your work. What does that mean? I don't understand that. Like you never leave Besaid Island? I'm just trying to get my limit break here. That was a weird that he hit himself there. I don't know what was up with that. That was odd. Oh, we tried to get Lulu meme? Oh, that's super easy. We could get that quick. Yeah, that's like 5 seconds. It's hey, all you gotta do is game over into Sage with Lulu in the party, and eventually she'll say it. Fake Toomba fan. I thought Fafnir said they hadn't played Toomba 2, or am I wrong on that? Okay, I'm right. I'm not crazy. I didn't read wrong. Remember Mega Man? I think Mega Man, isn't he in Smash? That's my reference for Mega Man. That's such a weird thing. He like hits himself after that attack. Not really sure what's up with that. Persona's in Smash? Wait, who from Persona's in Smash? Joker? Okay, cool. I'll know who that is one day. That's crazy, man. Barrett really just ended that real fast. Now I gotta look up how to get Sid's limit breaks. Blitz is so basic. It's me, the most basic. We love you, Blitz. Oh, thank you. All the high potions. Oh, yeah. We would make a shrine, I'm sure. A 40-karat gold statue. I don't know about this. This might be a dangerous precedent to set. This just might be dangerous. Oh, I need to put the. I forgot. I need to put the counter materia on Sid. I might actually game over here. No! GG. Yeah, I gamed over. I took too much damage because I was hitting Barrett and covering. That should be fine though. I think I saved, right? If I didn't, then it's fine. Okay, cool. Yeah, I saved. I thought I did. Alright, let's do that again, but with the less suck. I forgot to change materia out. So we'll do cover. Yeah, I'm not too worried about these fights killing me, but when I'm hitting myself and they're hitting me, I take a lot of damage. Can't believe I watched mid for 3 hours and no Final Fantasy. That is a tragedy. Where's Final Fantasy VII? Tell me, good sir, you totally work at Square. Hey, you ask someone else. hey, all I'm saying is Jace got a review copy of Final Fantasy VII Tactics. So you ask J7 Jace. They got more contact than I do. My uncle works at Nomura. My uncle works for Nintendo. Oh my gosh. Well, that killed him. No, not for in. Oh. Please tell me he's a surgeon. Please tell me he's some profession that should be there. Sid is a countering machine. Why is there even 5 other nominated games for Game of the Year? These judges clearly only played 1 game this year. Everyone with a vote must plat the game. I don't know how that works. Do they not have like a minimum like hour requirement? Like you must have played 40 hours of each game or something like that. I don't know how the Game Awards works. I don't even know who votes. Were we supposed to vote? I hope you host the Game Awards next year. I can guarantee that's not happening. Oh my gosh. I believe not like an hour ago I said something to the degree of like, yeah, I just don't really pay attention to award shows like that. Put zero stock in any Game Award event. No, that's fair. I think like the most interesting aspect of the Game Award event to me is what people want to win. Like the fact that a lot of the people around me in like the Final Fantasy community were talking about Expedition 33 made me think like, oh, I should check out that like game. I didn't necessarily think that like, oh, Expedition 33 won, so that's the game I should play, you know? It's more about like what the people around me want to win, right? I mean, the fact that Fafnir keeps on talking about Silksong is, I mean, Silksong must be a pretty good game, right? They didn't win the category that I think Fafnir wanted it to win, but it must be a pretty good game because, you know, kind of vying for it to win is signs that people enjoy it. I don't know. I'm a little bit like pessimistic. I feel like there must be some form of like marketing going on in there too. I don't know. Final Fantasy X-2 to be Game of the Year. That would be a shocker. This just in, Pong Game of the Year. Nice. Hey, Earth leveled up. I got the achievement, Master All Materials. It popped again for no reason. I don't think it actually worked. It just keeps on popping that achievement. I don't know why. Yeah, it didn't actually give it to me. That's still right here. I don't know why it keeps on popping that. Cool. Oh, it looks like I think Sid's Limit Break is one of the few that doesn't need an item, maybe? Oh no, it does. Never mind. I lied. I believe the next unlock is from using jump, so that's why we're taking so much damage. We're just trying to take damage and farm limit breaks. Nice. Big damage. I should probably end it. I've only got 1,000 HP, so probably end it before I die. Honestly, I think a lot of the limit breaks, I'm going to be setting up like level 3s here, right? But I actually won't be able to claim them until later on. A little bit of a spoiler, but we're going to get a vehicle called the Submarine that I believe I need. Bad news, Silksong lost Game of the Year. Yeah, Expedition won, right? I'm disappointed but not surprised. I should have hammed it up, man. I should have been like I should have been drumming up the rivalry, you know. I should have said something like whatever if Silksong or Expedition like wins Game of the Year, whichever one wins, we do a run of. That would have been selling the hype. What a man. I hate this place. Nah, I feel like I need to do more variety. I'm just feeling like I want to do more variety. Just random streams. I'll probably do a few eventually. Probably like some Army Men or something. Maybe Spyro again. I like to kind of do the whole idea of like just one and done. So like if I play Spyro, like the first Spyro, I just do the stream all in one day. So it's like it's Spyro Day and then we beat it and then that's it. You got Kingdom Hearts, potentially Persona. I feel like that's pretty up my alley though. I don't know if that's necessarily variety. You know? I feel like I am like a JRPG channel. I feel like I am. Maybe some Smash Bros. Melee. Oh, that's fair. I'm not set up with any of that stuff, but yeah. Welcome back, Tungsten. Hope the flat tire is less flat. Leave now, it's depression here. Oh, because I said that I don't have Smash Bros. Oh, the Game Awards? No, Expedition won. I think everyone wanted that, right? Nice. Cool. Yeah, we should, I looked it up. We should get Sid's item for the highest level of limit from the Gelnick ship. That's where we morph, like, guard sources and stuff like that. Which we are not allowed to do in this run, but that's where we do it. Sup? Like, suck song, am I right? I can only imagine how torn Fafnir would be if I played Silk Song but the stream title was playing Suck Song. just such a mean thing to say. Like, damn, bro. What the hell? That's so funny. Oh my gosh, that is hilarious. No. Tungsten has a right to say what they feel about Suck Song. Hollow Knight Suck Song. Oh my gosh, that is so funny. That might be my favorite nickname for a game. Hollow Knight Suck Song. I started by saying mid-petition 33. The ghosts of Yote fans right now saying, I can't believe mid-petition 33 and Suck Song 1. Oh my gosh, that is so funny. I don't know why that gets me so much. Oh, that's funny. E33 winning sends a message on what a game should be. I completely missed that message. Sorry, Aggie. I missed that message after the Suck Song comment. Oh my gosh. Ghost of Yote fan, that's a thing. I don't know. I don't even know what Ghost of Yote is about. I don't even know who makes it. I have no idea. What is Ghost of Yote? What does it do? What does it do? Oh, I'm in trouble. Run, Sid, run! Run, buddy! I dare you to play Elden Ring? I'm not much of a Soulsborne kind of gamer, but yeah, maybe one day. We should be really close to a new limit. That's at least what I tell myself. That's what helps me sleep at night. That's why I'm more confident recommending Silk Song, since you said you at least play platformers like Crash and stuff. That's fair. Case in point, 2 furries got robbed tonight. Oh man, it's rough. Well, hey, maybe maybe Silk Song will win Game of the Year next year. There's always next year, right? That's how that works. Bro, what is happening? Why? I thought that he got his new limit by using it, but I'm like torn now. I feel like it's taking forever. Alright. I think we're close. I'm gonna tell myself we're close. Get it? Oh, Silk Song lost for 10 years straight until a new player came to show him they was wrong. Oh, Final Fantasy 10. I'm guessing that's what that's from. Alright, cool. Miss. Whack. I don't know if you have to actually hit the limit break for it to count for learning new ones. We'll find out now if we learn. Hey, you don't have to hit. You just learn. Nice. That's pretty cool, man. That took 500 hours, but we got there. My goodness. The pain. I think next is just killing enemies. So I told my sister I ain't changing her tires on the freeway while it's cold out. She got me some tamales, so I call it a win. It's fair enough. Yeah, it sucks. I don't know, like when I got my new car, like I don't know what it was, but I had like 2 or 3 flat tires like 4 or 5 months after getting it. Like just like within that 4 or 5 month period, I just got a flat tire all the time. So I got real quick at changing it. I just pop the spare on and be like, all right, guess I'm getting a new tire today. It was weird. It was weird. Where's Juon again? Isn't it like right here? That night Sid didn't catch his wilderness intake for the day. But he's gonna catch a lot here. He's gonna fight all the enemies. What do I feel Sid be the one guy from Castaway? I don't think I've ever seen that. He kind of reminds me of the... I forget his name, but the one dude from Lost. Kind of reminds me of that. Like the hair and everything. Like if his hair was longer, he has that vibe. I think his name was Tanner or something like that. I think. Something like that. Sid feels like he'd belong in Resident Evil or Silent Hill. That's fair. I need to play Silent Hill. I remember as a kid we weren't allowed to play it. So I don't think I've ever actually played the game. I think my parents were worried we'd have nightmares. Do not play Silent Hill 2 remake. The OG's far better. Didn't they come out with like something called like Silent Hill S or something like that? Silent Hill 2 remake is just insulting. Same with F. Oh, it was F. It was F. Okay. What's so bad about the remakes? I feel you. There's construction going on by my place that took out my tires twice. Judging by the amount of cars at the tire shop, I wasn't alone. Definitely an inside job. Definitely, whoever's running the construction is running the tire shop. That's my conspiracy theory. What if Shinra's running construction? They better be. They've been building everything. Alright, so we got hyper jump. Nice. Cool. Alright, well I think that's gonna wrap us up for today. Yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Did a few hours. I mean, pretty much, I gotta be honest, we pretty much exclusively just grinded limits, which was what I kind of planned on doing anyway, so that plan worked as expected. Damn it, Blitz, no. I'm sorry, I gotta run some errands. Well, I gotta work out today. I haven't worked out, so I need to do that before I'm doing that at midnight. Yeah, I think tomorrow night I'm gonna try to continue the Lady Luck run that I have been so irresponsibly ignoring. Looks like Slaith, the Space Marine, is reacting to the Game Awards. So you can get some opinions on that. I'll send you all over there. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you all tomorrow night. All right, catch you later.